Good morning, guys. Hey, we just want to do a quick video on how to set up your investor account. By now, you should have already gone to our investor portal. If you haven't, we'll walk through that. But each contact then needs to set up an investor account. And the investor account tells us how you're going to fund the deal. And then so we have that information of your entity, whether that's an individual or a company or an LLC or an IRA. We'll go through that, but it gives us the information of where to send your checks, basically. So what you're going to want to do is go into your investor portal, go to stelvioequity.com, click on investor portal. There you'll come to the home screen or your login screen. You're going to sign in with your email and your password. So I'll sign in. Mine is set up with two-factor authentication, meaning you're going to get a code comes to your cell phone. I suggest you set your account up to do that because it gives an added level of security for sensitive information. So I'll put in my code here, which is 610266. So once you're in, if you haven't set up your contact information, you need to do that. But as you can see, I've got that done. And if you haven't, you'll see the really easy steps to set that up. So then you go to your name, drop down investor accounts. Now I have set up a couple already, but this is the absolute way you do it. So you come to new account, click on new account. So I'll just go ahead and set up a new account. And it's going to ask you for the account information. What type of entity is it? So you can see most generally going to be an individual or an IRA, but we also have the choices for all of these entities. So this one will be an entity or will be an individual. We'll call it my name. And we'll call the tax ID type as Social Security number. And you'll submit your Social Security number here. This is how we identify you. Put in your date of birth and then the mailing address that we're going to use. So your road, your town, your zip code, and your state, which is Michigan. Then you're going to choose payment instructions. So generally, everybody's probably going to choose mail a check. So you're going to configure who is the check payable to. If that's you, you put in you. If it's somebody else, put in somebody else. For my purposes, it'll be me. And then you can click the same mailing address, or you can use a different one. So if you want it, I don't know, sent to your cabin up north or something, or maybe you winter in Florida or something, you can always change this. So click done. We also have the ability to wire funds. So you go in and click wire, edit that wire information, the beneficiary details, who's getting the money, who owns the account, whether that's you, your entity, your IRA, and then the financial institution. So the bank name, the address, and then the bank account details. So where is this money going? What type of account is it? The account number, the routing number, and you generally with domestic wire, we don't need the BIC or SWIFT code. Any special instructions. Maybe the beneficiary name is your IRA, but you want your name attached to it down here, something like that. So once you're done with that, you click done. Well, as you can see, all that is required. So make sure you have that required information. Click save. And it will go ahead and see, it's wanting me to fill in all that stuff. So I'll click it back to mail and hopefully save will get us through this. and it does. So now you can see my contact, Mark Devereaux, investor accounts. I have 3 now. And here's a quick look at just an IRA setup. It's the same thing, but you would just choose individual retirement account. Then it has several IRA custodians. If yours is not listed, then you put other and your custodian name, your IRA account number, the IRA mailing address, how you want that paid. Again, mail, check, or wire. With an IRA, you're probably going to want it wired. So just make sure all that information. Now, once you got your investor account set up, you're ready to go ahead and start the process of submitting an offer and investing. So we'll cover that in the next video.